Hey guys, what's up? It's AK. And today, you know what I'm going to show you? I'm going to show you what's inside my gym bag. And what I keep in there, what I use every day, I'm going to show you what I bring to the gym when I need all the stuff. When it's fully loaded. Usually I don't bring everything. I don't bring all my gym equipment inside my gym bag, but I'll show you what I would bring on a usual extremely heavy day. Alright, now I'll explain why I bring them. Okay, first things first, I keep a little inside my gym bag. When you open up the main compartment, the first thing I have is a Gold's gym bag. And what do I have in here, you may ask? I just carry a pair of shoes to switch on and off, because when I get off work, I don't always wear running shoes, or keep them in my car even. I just keep this in this bag, and I wear dress shoes, so I need to switch into some weightlifting shoes. And the shoes that I use are the Mimius, New Balance Mimius. So these shoes are really awesome. They've got a very nice texture underneath. At the same time, they are very flat soled. Unlike the Addy Powers that you see online or other YouTubers use. I mean, personally, I don't use them. I've never used them, but I've used these so far, and I like squatting. I like deadlifting. I like even overhead pressing in flat shoes or barefoot even. I just feel much stronger doing that, and this really does help. This shoe looks really nice. It's blue. It really stands out. So if anyone takes it, I'd be like, hey, those are my shoes, because not a lot of people have the blue Mimiuses. Alright, that's the first thing in my gym bag. Alright. Oh shit, it fell. I don't want to get my floor dirty. Okay, picked it up. Alright, so the second thing I have in my bag, if I'm using, going really heavy, I have a weightlifting belt. And this is made by WSF. I don't know what that stands for. I got this at my fitness store. To be honest, I'm not a big fan of these. Even doing Wendlers, the only time I've actually really used it when I was doing the Squat Everyday program by Corey Gregory from Muscle Farm. On those days you would hit heavy singles, really heavy singles that I was doing, front squats, wide stance squat, close stance squat. It tells you to use a belt, so that's why I purchased this. But honestly guys, I don't feel like I'm lifting heavy enough, or I even need this at the moment. My squats, my deadlifts, everything's not that high. Right now, my training maxes for Wendler is 265 squat, 265 deadlift, I think 128 overhead press. My bench has always been weak, so I was working up, my training max was 155. I've dropped it to 140 because, you know, honestly, I want complete range of motion. I want that form. I wasn't getting it. I dropped it back to 140. Yeah, my bench is extremely weak compared to my other lifts, but who cares? I want to get stronger. At the end of the day, going to the gym, that really just, it's all about yourself, all about your own improvements and everything else. So that's what's up. I'm probably going to use this later on when I get a little stronger, but honestly, I don't really put this in my bag. The only time I sometimes use it, I keep it in there just in case, if I really feel like I need it, but I don't use this often. So, that's that. Another thing I bring is Amino X. You heard me talking about it on my previous video. I mean, I love this product. And when I feel like when I'm doing strength especially, or those long hypertrophy sessions, I feel like I get, my body's in need of sugar, of need of something. I feel like throwing up sometimes, so this really does help, and at the same time it's a little treat to myself. I'm like, you know, one more squat or maybe one more set and I can drink some delicious Amino X. Great flavor this time. The next bottle I have is Blue Raz or something. Put that away. What else do I have? I got myself a speed rope, and I know I don't film cardio, but I do mixed martial arts. Skipping rope is essential for boxing to get that footwork down, to get that, be light on your toes, be able to move, and at the same time, it's a really good cardio workout. I mean, you can go high and knees, you can go double skip, You can go 1 foot, crisscross, a whole bunch of stuff you can do on the jump rope. I mean, like 5-10 minutes, you can get a killer workout. It kind of beats running on the treadmill because honestly, like it gets boring once in a while. It's just to mix it up. And I've got Humat's brand. I don't know what that is. I got this from Sport Check. I've gone through so many skip ropes. This one's lasted me about 2 months. All the other ones broke. We'll see how long this lasts. I got this for like $20. Pretty good. Another thing I bring to the gym. I don't use this. I honestly don't like to use braces or anything because I feel like if I don't use it, my grip strength, my joints, everything will get stronger. If I use it, it feels like a handicap. If I use it, I feel honestly to myself, I'm not truly lifting that weight. I'm getting assistance help. So I try not to use it whenever possible. But I have these WSF wrist wraps. So, I mean, I didn't break my wrist. I hyperextended my wrist hitting a heavy bag one time. I hurt it again doing front squats. I mean, I hurt my wrist all the time because sometimes I get lazy and I don't bandage my hands up when I do Muay Thai or boxing. And I know that's pretty bad, but sometimes I'm late for class. I just pop it on. But this helped me in terms of recovery. Restricts the movement in my wrists. I feel like I can really power through the workouts without worrying about my wrist too much. It definitely does add to my lifts, but then again, I don't use it. I want to build true raw strength. So let's put that away. Another thing I have in my bag is Dove deodorant. Sometimes you get a little sweaty, you smell a little bad after workouts. I bring this with me. It smells really natural. The Axe ones smell a little funky, like you know they're hitting up, like you know that they're on deodorant, but this is really subtle. I like the smell of this. And the little bird on this logo looks cool. I think Dove sounds like quite nice. Axe just sounds kind of violent. I know that sounds retarded, no, but definitely, yeah, you gotta get the deodorant. Otherwise, people just think you smell gross all the time. So. You can't have that. Gotta have the deodorant. Next, I carry gum with me. I like to just. I don't know. I feel like when I do hypertrophy and I'm just chewing on gum, it does help. I don't know what it is. Maybe it keeps the mind off the weights and it tricks me and I don't know. I mean, like it's just I like to chew gum in the gym. Another thing that I carry with me to the gym is. Liquid grip. This is liquid chalk. You just rub it. If you rub it on your hands, it becomes chalk. So I used to actually carry the actual chalk. Let me just go get it. You know what, guys? Honestly, like this just makes a mess everywhere. You look weird, especially I work out at a community center opening this box of chalk. And when you just pull it out, people think like, what the hell is this, a bag of cocaine? Like, what the hell is it? People don't know it's chalk. Well, liquid grip is much better, much more subtle. You can even clip it onto your bag. Like, good. You can get it off bodybuilding.com for like $9. I get everything from there. I love that site. Another thing that I have in my bag that you have to have is... I have the Jaybirds headphones. They're wireless headphones that connect to your phone. Awesome. Best headphones I've used so far. I broke so many of them, the wired ones. It always pulls and tugs. I thought investing a little bit more into headphones, definitely worth getting. Really good sound quality. I love this company. I lost a couple of tips. I emailed the company and they're like, yeah, sure, we'll give you some more. Excellent customer service. Good stuff. Good stuff from Jaybirds. And last but not least, you saw this, and I promised I would make a video about this Umaro bottle. So far, I'm liking it. It's really good. It's really durable. Like I said, this is some hard, durable shit. Very good. I've dropped it a couple of times already. That just shows you that, like, I don't tend to care about my water bottles, but this one I like. This one's good. It's sealed tight. The only complaint I do have about it, of anything, is that the button at first was extremely hard to press. I remember going to the gym. I couldn't pop my protein out. I'm like, fuck, man. Like, how am I gonna get my gains? Like, I don't know. So I borrowed someone's pen and I pushed it as hard as I could and it came out. But right now I'm not gonna push it for you guys. You can see it on other videos, honestly, on how they mix it up. This is really good, and the way they drink out of it is just this. At first, it was really inconvenient. It wasn't. I wasn't used to drinking out of it. Like when you drink out of it, it's kind of like it tends to spill over a little bit. I don't know if you see that. But after a while, you get used to it. It's an excellent product, I think. After a couple of times pressing the button, it gets looser. So you can get your protein out. The first couple times are very tough. Afterwards, you kind of get used to it. It kind of loosens out. But good stuff. Lastly, but not least, is I only brought this to me once in the gym, but I thought I'd show you guys anyway. I have a foam roller, a blue one. The reason why I don't bring this is because this doesn't really do anything for me anymore. It's not hard enough. It's still squishy. It's quite squishy. I got this from Sport Check again. I think it was $19. It was on sale. But it's not hard enough. I usually just keep it at home when I just need to foam roll. I have really bad hips. I think I've heard it through MMA somehow. I've gone to the chiropractor a couple times to fix it. It tells me to foam roll the hip flexor part. It helps me, especially before squats. I try to foam roll, and my mid back, especially up here, my sternum, it's bruised because of all the weight I do in jiu-jitsu. I'm a small guy. People, when they mount me, they stay on top of me for a really long time, and I can't hurt my sternum. That's maybe why I can't bench that much, but I don't want to make that an excuse. I just want to put that out there. But it would kind of make sense because I always get chest pains after I bench, and I always feel like that's my weakness, bench, because everything else is going up. My bench always plateaus, and I always have to reset it for 5, 3, 1. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed my review. Comment, rate, and subscribe if you can, and you know what? Stay tuned for more videos, man. I mean, I'm just gonna keep putting them out. Try to get more films of me in the gym doing gym wendlers. And I know if it gets boring for you guys, sometime near spring or summer, I switch my programs. I kind of train weightlifting like I train MMA. Like Bruce Lee says, I'm a big fan of him. He says, be formless, shapeless, like water. He says adapt to every situation, right? Like, if you're plateaued in one area, you can always train hypertrophy. If you're plateaued and just grow bigger, badder muscles. At the end of the day, I do want to be really, really appealing like a bodybuilder. But when it comes down to it, I just want to be the best me that I can possibly be, in terms of performance and just aesthetics. Aesthetics is really important to me, but for sure performance. So that's why for me doing gym when they're bulking up, I don't really mind losing some aesthetics to gain some aesthetics, because that's just how the game works, right? But yeah, thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Thanks.